Hello everybody, I'm Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. If you are here watching from part 1 where I did this lovely March monthly spread and you actually watched that whole video and then came back to watch this one about the dashboard, you are amazing. You're a trooper. I can't believe you're doing this. But I love you for it. So thank you. That video ended up being way longer than I anticipated, but I didn't plan it. And guess what? I didn't plan this one either. So buckle up. This video, this episode, or whatever you want to call it, is a continuation of my March spread, where I am now going to do the dashboard that I talked about at the end of that episode. In the spirit of keeping this one a little bit shorter than that one, I'm not going to ramble on about what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And if you want a little more detail, check that video or just ask me in the comments. So just real quick, at the end of that video, I did not fix the washi that I said I was going to fix. I did try to move it up, but I still think it's a little bit crooked, but you know what? We're leaving it. I forgot to do the no school sticker that I said I was going to do. And I also couldn't decide what to do with the sidebar, but I thought about it and it's like, you know what? I do need to make some appointments and I never make my appointments. I forget and forget and forget. So I put here, I want to go to the eye doctor. My whole family needs to go. So I need to make that happen. I need to call and make an appointment. So anyway, this is not about this spread. I just wanted to show it to you. Now we're moving on to here. So we're still using our PlannerKate month 124 kits. These are just the basic mid-century circles in the PlannerKate colorway, I believe. I think so. Anyway, it's cute colors, whatever. Pretty colors. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's roll up the sleeves. Do you like my little candle? I was just trying to be bougie today. All right, so I have a pencil. I don't think I need a pencil because I already kind of sketched this out. But, oh, I want to show you this. So I have these markers and highlighters from Erin Condren. And I barely ever use these. I bought them all because I love them, or I just love like markers and stuff. But I haven't really used them a lot yet. So what I decided to do is use them in the spread because these colors go well with our colorway here. I think they match pretty well. You know, we've got the blues and the purples and the like rose blush pink-ish thing. So anyway, I wanted to show you, this is the back here. This is a highlighter, and then these are the fine tips of the dual tip markers. And these are from like the Focused collection, I believe. I'll link them below so you can find them. And the same with the pastel highlighters. But I just thought that looked so good together. So yeah, so we're going to use those to do our little list here. This side is going to be my to watch and to read list so that I can remember what I want to watch and read whenever I have some downtime. And then this is gratitude. I was just thinking like every Saturday-ish weekend when I sit down to do my plan for the next week, I thought I could reflect on the past week and, you know, just write a little thing of gratitude in, not like a big gushy sentence or anything, probably just a couple of words. I'll know what it means, you know? So let's start with our little month thingy here. This is where we're going to track our water, my water. I'm not tracking your water. I want to try to get all my water in every day. And so I kind of just sketched out a little box that represents like Sunday through Saturday. And, you know, so we've got just the way the month works. And then if I got my water in, I'll just use a dot marker to, you know, dot it. No, I'm not going to use the dot marker. I decided to use the highlighters that match. So I sketched it out, and I'm just gonna draw it in, and if we mess up, we have whiteout. These gel pens and I don't usually get along with drawing lines, but I kind of like the idea of it looking a little like organic and bullet journal-y instead of like perfect. Oh, actually, I also need to, whenever you write, you're not going to be able to see that. Whenever you use there, you can see the black on the edge there. When you use a ruler to make a straight line, with a gel pen especially, it's gonna get on the ruler. So I have a napkin over here. Let me wipe it off as much as I can. And my trick is, a lot of times rulers will have these like beveled edges. Flip the ruler over, and then it's not touching the paper, and so usually your ink is not going to get on it. And then that way, when you move it to do your next line, you won't just be smudging that juicy, wonderful gel ink all over. This is kind of hard to get up under here without showing you the back of my head under the camera, but whatever, we're gonna try it. So I did not plan anything to talk about because I'm terrible. So and this isn't like live or anything, so you can't answer me back. So when I'm like, hey, how are you doing, you know, nothing happens. But let's see, what can we talk about? So I've been wanting to watch like a bunch of shows and movies lately, and then whenever I like get in bed and turn on the TV, I'm always a little bit too tired. And so I thought maybe if I start going to bed a little earlier, I could start, I don't know, making an effort to watch the stuff I want to watch. So I have a little list. Whoops, I messed up there, but that's okay. I have a list that I've been making like notes in my phone every time I think of something I want to watch, or I see like a trailer or whatever. So Loki was on that list, and I never watched it because I haven't watched like any of the Avengers movies, like Endgame or Infinity War and Endgame. My son has been watching them, and he finally got to that point. You're supposed to watch those, like if you do it in like the timeline order, the Marvel timeline, you're supposed to watch the Avengers movies, the Infinity War and Endgame like back to back and like right before Loki, I believe. So when we watched those, let's go like this. When we watched those, I decided to, well, he was like, hey, let's watch Loki now. So we watched the first episode together, and then he wanted to keep watching, but I can't remember. I either didn't have time or I was going to bed or something, and he went ahead and watched the rest. And so I got to watch them all myself. I don't know, I'm rambling about this show. But anyways, it was good. I really liked it. I kind of felt it had like a different energy than you would expect from like a Marvel movie, and maybe that's why they made it a series instead of a movie. I thought it was really awesome. I love stories that like dive into like character development. Let's just write, I don't know, just water here. And so I felt like that show, without giving anything away, in case you haven't seen it, I feel like that show was really good with the character development. Yeah. So now, there were only 6 episodes in the first season, and so I'm done with that, and now I need something else to watch. But this is like my March list, so I don't want to really get started because I'm weird like that on things that I'm going to be writing in here. So I kind of need to decide. I think what I want to do is just rewatch some old favorites, like Disney movies. I haven't seen Encanto yet. And you know what? I haven't watched any of the like live action, like Aladdin or Mulan. I'm pretty sure I haven't even watched The Lion King, the non-animated version. Well, I guess it's a lot like computer animated because lions, but I don't think I've seen that either. So I have a lot of like catching up to do as far as Disney movies go. So I might do like Aladdin and Mulan at least this week if I make the time to watch something. I have Encanto is going to be on my list for March, so I don't want to start that yet. There's also a show on Hulu called Reservation Dogs that I really want to watch. And I also want to do a rewatch of the Pirates of the Caribbean. So actually maybe that's what I'll do now. Because in my Minecraft world, here we go, talking about Minecraft again. In my Minecraft world, I'm kind of working on like a piratey kind of area, and I just want to get some inspiration. Oh, look, I'm smearing. See, that's the problem. Let's go from here over. Okay. How long have I been recording? Okay. I'm trying to not have this be another 45-minute long episode. Just because, like, it doesn't need to be that long, right? So I might just speed this up. So this is the sleep tracker. I should have gone all the way through with this line because now it's not going to be perfectly matched up. I really wanted to do it like bar chart style, where like I filled in like how many hours I slept, but there wasn't enough space to do all 31 days in March, so that kind of stinks. So I had to kind of change my plan once I sat down to figure. Oh no, did I do this wrong? What did I do wrong? This is too long, so I sketched it out wrong. So we are gonna white out, and this is the worst white out ever, but it's cheap, so who cares? And I go through a lot of it. It doesn't like, sometimes it'll whenever I go over it, it will pull up the white out that I just put down. So then this is also wrong, right? So all of this needs to get removed. Let's just remove all this and redraw everything. Okay. See, magic. This is something that also gets talked about a lot in Facebook groups, is like messing up your planner. And people are like afraid to like make it ugly or whatever. And I get it. Like, I understand that feeling, but at the same time, it's kind of like, dude, just use your planner. I think I need to make another. Use it. Like, it's a tool for you. So use it, you know, just who cares if it's ugly? It's never going to get, if you think it's ugly, right? It's not going to ever look better if you never practice and embrace the fact that it's not going to always look exactly like you envisioned. So just do it. Like, who cares? Like, are we judging it? Like, I mean, I get it if you want to like post pictures on social media for fun, because obviously, you know, that's what I want to do that. But what's the worst that can happen is like it's so bad you don't want to post a picture of it, or it's so bad you still post a picture and you only get like 3 likes or something. Like, in the grand scheme of things, is that really that awful? I don't know. It's just, you know, perspective. It's a planner. Like, it's just write in it. Use it. Make it happen, you know? Okay, so we are going to put like our key here. And I need to do, so I can do like 1, 2, I have 4. I have 0 to 3 hours, 3 to 6 hours, 6 to 9 hours, and then like 9+ hours. And so I want to do 4 squares that show the colors. And I really should put the highlighter down first, because the gel pen will smear when I highlight over top of it. So let's do the pink for, and if we do it here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So let's just go. Let's commit. Let's make it. Let's commit. There's going to be the one for 0 to 3 hours. And this one is 3 to 6 hours. This one, the blue is the sweet spot, the 6 to 9 hours. Really, I should probably say 6 to 8 hours and then 8 plus for the screen one, but I just liked having like the span of 3 hours for each one. I don't like to get more than 9 hours of sleep because it's like, I don't know, it just messes with me. Oh, this, I did it upside down again. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. It just messes with my, like, circadian rhythm or whatever you want to call it. And it's better if I sleep in the 6 to 9 hour range. Do I need the... I don't think I need the ruler. Like, it's not that serious. There. Okay, and then so let's go ahead and label it. This one is 0 to 3 hours, and this one is 3 to 6 hours, 6 to 9 hours, and this one is 9 plus hours. So the goal here is to get all of these to be blue. I don't know how we're going to do that, but... And then I don't know what color we'll do with the water. Maybe we'll just do like alternating. We'll try to figure out a gradient pattern. And then the colors won't mean anything. It's either filled in or it's not. So obviously the gratitude I can't do anything with. I'm going to save these and put them on next month. Yeah, let's do that. So that... Okay, so now here, I want to write this quote in here, and I was thinking about printing it out pretty, like in pretty font, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and write it because, again, I'm not prepared as last time, and I still didn't print out the little moon stickers that I wanted to put here. So let's use the kit here, and we might use these, and we might use these. These, I believe, are perfectly sized for this, so I think we should probably just go ahead and use these up. These go over there. So now, should we do, I think I'm going to do, because if we put this here, that takes up, how big is that? It's like almost an inch. So that's going to take like an inch off the top and an inch off the bottom, and then that should fit in there if I just write it in my normal handwriting. So yeah, let's do that. I also thought about putting, I could put this, like, this will cover that, I believe. But I don't have like a March sticker like that, like to go over it. Not that it needs to say March, because everything says March like all over it, and it's like I'm not going to forget that it's March, but I don't know. Maybe we can color that with our markers or something. I don't know. I'm not ready to commit to that yet though. What was I just saying about messing up your planner? Okay, and then these little blue bars we'll just put here on the gratitude section. And I wonder if I have like a sticker that says gratitude. None of these say gratitude. Maybe I could do don't forget, like don't forget to be grateful. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it only has to make sense to me, right? And if I write something that I'm grateful for, then obviously I don't want to forget that. So, I don't know. We can put some little dots in there, use them as bullet points. Let's use these ones. Let's use the, should we do shades of, like, should we just mix it up or should we try to match? Let's match the colors we're using here. So we have that one. We can use this light purple and we can use this blue and this green. So let's just do that. We could have just did that for our key instead of drawing the circles or drawing the squares. So we've got, let's do purple next. And then blue. And green. So, I mean, I like how simple this is and how easy it is to just spruce up this little thing here with just these like easy little kits. Like it helps, it kind of takes the guesswork out of everything. You can just use them and not have to like really think about what you want to do. Let's write in our quote. This is going to be difficult because I'm left-handed and there's a big honking coil right there. So let's try, let's go like this. That might work, but I also don't know if I'm going to be, I don't want it to like be all sideways. So what if we take a piece of our dot grid paper here, I can just cut out a piece that, sorry, I was looking at what this page was, if I wanted to cut it up or not, and I don't want to cut it up, but this one I can. So we can do like, here, we'll mark, we want to stay between that dot and then this dot. So we don't want to do up here and we don't want to do here. So we're going to write the quote. Oh, and then how about width? Yeah, so we'll just stay in that little square. And I'm actually going to go ahead and use my thing here because it just, maybe if I kept the quote where I could see it. I like to have something underneath my paper when I'm writing because I'm weird. So let's just write it in my normal handwriting because it doesn't need to be perfect, right? Everything in life. My pen is running out. Why are you doing this to me? Another dead soldier. All right. That one's gonna run out too. I'm gonna have to bust into my stash. It's not in my drawer. All right, so everything in life is easier when you don't concern yourself with what other people are doing. I mean, it's not perfect, but like we said, we're not trying to be perfect. Do I use those rinky-dink little scissors or do I get out the big ones? Let's get the big ones out. Okay. I could have gotten the paper cutter out, but let's, in the spirit of just doing things and not being so freaking neurotic about it, we're just gonna cut. This was my, I made a list of things that I wanted to like meal prep, and I did 3 of them, so. All right, so let's cut off the rest. Let's see, let's make sure here. So that we can cut, let's just cut like this. And let's cut here like that. And then we can go ahead and glue it in. Yeah. And so that's another thing I like to do if I don't like say I did something and I didn't like it, like you can just put something over it, right? Or if you just don't want to commit, just do it like that in the first place. And then if you hate it, you don't have to glue it into your planner, right? So, I don't know. It looks a little plain. Maybe we should have used our markers or highlighted it. Like I could just go ahead and let it dry for a little bit. I could let it dry and then try to highlight over it. I bet that'll look good. Yeah. So that's essentially that page. That was the easy page. Now this page, this side here, I can just, why don't we do this? I don't know, I think I need it lifted up so it's not so close to the table. All right. We're getting in the you know, 30-minute zone here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this out. I'm not gonna talk, and that way I can like just fast forward it, and it'll make sense if I go into this knowing I'm not going to be talking. So yeah, so I'm gonna speed it up and then come back and explain it to you. Okay, so I cannot think of what I want to read. And actually all my books that I would like to read are on the shelf behind me. But I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just pick some. I'm putting myself on the spot here, but actually this one I have upstairs on my nightstand and I haven't started it yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw it in the March to read. I can't remember the author, and this is just a print book, and I forgot to leave space. I meant to leave space so that I could kind of have like a title of each column, and I forgot. So for the to watch, it was just going to be the title and the service where I can watch it. And then for the books, it was going to be the title, the author, and then like the format, whether it's like a print, an audiobook, or an ebook. Right now I'm listening to LA Weather, and it's really good. Well, I wouldn't say it's really good. I'm actually kind of bored with it. It's a little bit tedious. I'm not really sure where it's going. It's interesting, but it's not like so good. Like, I listen to it in the car rider line, and I don't usually feel like listening to it any other time. So that tells me that I'm not like super enjoying it, but that's okay. So I want to read The Giver of Stars. Yeah, this video is getting longer than I meant for it to, again, of course. And then I also have the print version of that. And I need to do another audiobook. But I don't know what's, oh, you know what? Razor Blade Tears, I think it's called. I think that just came available for me. And I can't remember that author either. Maybe I can pull up my Libby app here. Razor Blade Tears is S.A. Cosby, and that is an audiobook. And then let's do, you know what, I have a ebook, and this is a nonfiction. It's kind of like a self-help, so we'll throw that on there just for something different. Energy healing for empaths. I don't know, we'll see. And that is Lisa Campion, I don't know. Lisa, and that is an ebook. I need to get that loaded onto my Kindle. Okay, so, and then I'll add in the author here for Damnation Spring. That was something I picked up on a whim at Barnes & Noble when they were having a hardback sale. So anyway, that is what I have, and I'm gonna call it here because we're already at like the 40-minute mark, although I am gonna speed up some of this, so hopefully it won't be quite that long. We did get some smears here. That's okay. It's just, you know, that's how we roll. It's just a planner. It's not a big deal. So I really liked this kit from PlannerKate. I will probably buy something like this again. I think it will be, you know, it's, even though I love this mid-century circles, I'll probably, you know, just in the spirit of keeping things fresh and new, I will try some of the ones that match her monthly kit releases. And yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna kind of clean up this mess while I say goodbye. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming back if you did, and I really hope you, like, I don't know, like, liked it. I guess if you're still here, you liked it, unless you're just like hate watching. Like, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'm like, what is this person doing? But of course, I would never hit the dislike button. I mean, you can hit the dislike button if you want to. It's engagement. I don't really care. But I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I don't do that. However, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. I said I was going to say bye. I'm going to go ahead and say bye. So, bye. I know I said I was going to say bye, but I totally forgot to write the little title here. And I wanted to do it in, like, cutesy little doodly doos. So I'm going to write sleep. Oh, this is going to be precarious. We're just going to go for it. Sleep. Yay, that doesn't look bad. Okay, and then I'm going to sketch out like a little moon because I want to, and we'll just do some little like stars like this. Right? And then we can do some cute little sleepy girl eyes here. What do we think? And then I'll go ahead and fill that in. Yeah. I don't have the markers in front of me, and I'm not going to make you sit through that, so I'll just show it to you next time. Okay, bye.